This is the Final Whistle podcast from the Wrexham AFC media team.
Dagenham's passes have ended up. Sorry. As Robinson, right on cue, completely miscontrols and bops it through to Langton. Even the Wrexham fans are leaving now, putting their banners away. It's only 2 minutes of added time. We've got 30 seconds left. And this is fun. Someone in the back of the goal behind, in the stand behind Langton's got a banner saying it's called soccer, not football. Long ball forwards, Palmer chests it down. The switch by Jones is not great. He just assumed that Barnett was going to be there, and he wasn't. So, here come Dagenham again into the last 10 seconds, surely, though. As Robinson picks her up between the lines and feeds it through, and here's a great chance for a goal for Dagenham. Overhits though, and Langton saves. It'd be horrible first touch. Langton saves at his feet, and that is the final whistle. Wrexham win 4-0 at Dagenham, and to be frank, Dagenham's best moment came in the 92nd minute. That's what you call a comprehensive victory, isn't it? Wrexham absolutely terrific from the start. Wrexham straight away putting pressure on, straight away looking strong, and the side that beat Notts County a week and a half ago had no answer to it. Wrexham ahead in the 6th minute when O'Connell got the round the back of the defence and played a lovely ball then, super controlled 6-yard volley by Palmer into the bottom right corner, and Wrexham were ahead. Dagenham's best spell of the game probably came shortly after that, and they made a couple of half chances, but Wrexham quickly regained control. James Jones hit a post before the second goal in the 39th minute. Super corner by Lee, great flicked header by Tunnicliffe inside the far post, and Wrexham ahead 2-0 at the break. Could have been 3. Palmer missed a great chance from a free header about 3 yards out. After the break though, it was all Wrexham as it continued to push on. In the 49th minute we got the third, Barnett with a great drilled ball into the box. Palmer doing well to turn and smash it home. In the 68th minute we got the fourth, great work by Barnett to feed it across, by O'Connell, feeds it on to Lee, first time pass to Mendy, who drove in the box, and a super little dinked finish across the keeper. And Wrexham still could have had more. Just James Jones hit the post again, it ricocheted out and hit a defender and nearly bounced into the net. But it's got to be so. McFadden, of course, went clear on goal and was denied by an excellent save as he drove it into the bottom corner. So, got to say, Mr. Long and Mr. Long, not bad.
Not bad at all, I've got to say. Argument for performance of the season so far against such a good side who have smashed us at their place 2 seasons on the run now, so there's a lot of those sort of hang-ups after playing them, and 4-0 away from home against the side that beat Notts County not so long ago. Ollie Palmer back on the goal on the score sheet. Bill, it was brilliant, wasn't it?
This is a team full of absolute monsters, isn't it? Mentally, the capacity they have to kill games off when it goes right is something I don't think we've seen at the racecourse for gosh knows how long. I mean, what a team! I feel like whenever I do the hot take, especially for away games, I'm always a little bit speechless. It's hard to kind of really quantify how good this side is, and tonight we've just shown, that some of the games recently, especially against Maidenhead, we should have put the game to bed, but we put the game to bed by the 50th minute, didn't we? Today,
exactly.
Hey, listen, if someone said to me, you'll be taking 4 points from Maidenhead and Dagenham, I would have taken it. That's 2 really good results away from home.
We're 4 points clear now.
Yeah.
The games in the hand have been played, and we've taken advantage of them. And this is a fantastic situation for us to be in. And Parkinson made 4 changes, freshened it up a little bit, and it felt exactly like that, because this was a fresh performance. I thought Palmer back to his best, looked really imposing. At the back, O'Connell, I think you could make a case that in Hayden's absence maybe O'Connell, Tozer and Tunnicliffe is a really good hard-nosed back three and maybe our best choice. But they really, and Jones coming in for Luke Young works perfectly well. Jones typically energetic. It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was really good, and one of the top players in the league, F. Young, didn't really have anything to do. he really struggled today against this Wrexham defence. Each one of those Wrexham players today is absolute flawless performance. Rob Layton had nothing to do. He was the first one to dart down the tunnel because he was obviously cold.
That's the handy thing of having the away fans behind you in the second half. You can say, well done lads, clap clap, run, because it was, nippy's not the word. I would say.
I think Barnett really needs to shout out today.
Yeah.
He's had a couple, I think he's had an assist and a pre-assist. He's looked really dangerous going down that wing, energetic, fast, skillful, excellent performance by him as well.
Cannon was terrific in the middle of the pitch, ran things really well. Mendy, there's been a number of very, very good performances.
Yeah.
So, man of the match, obviously Palmer got 2 goals.
Has to be Ollie Palmer for me.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement, but in any other game, if Palmer had only scored the one, I think I'd have been looking at Elliot Lee. But to score 2 goals and to get us going like that, I think Ollie Palmer has to have it.
It would have been Palmer or Barnett for me, but I think I'd give it Palmer today because he's needed a performance like he has today, and he looks like the Palmer of last season. And come Saturday, who do you pick, Dalby or Ollie Palmer? They're both in fantastic form. It's fantastic. Squad depth for Phil Parkinson.
It's a wonderful situation to be in, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
When you can do that, when you haven't got Luke Young in the side or Aaron Hayden or Sam Dalby, that's a proper performance. That is absolutely superb. Or Anthony Ford as well, of course.
Exactly.
He's been in fabulous form lately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to be able to take your captain out the side and go and win 4-0, not many teams would be able to say that in any level of football. And
not many teams will win 4-0 at Dagenham either. They're a good side, and we know that only too well, and maybe a good psychological hurdle to overcome, because like you said, the 3-0 loss last season, the 1-1 draw there the season before, both times last day of the season, we're going in hoping to get something out of the season, and our season dies at Dagenham. And this time, remember in Welcome to Wrexham at the start when they showed that draw and the sort of heartbreak afterwards, and Paul Rutherford with his red card, and now we've gone there, a place where players notice that games sometimes against certain opponents don't go our way, or certain venues aren't nice to go to, and we've completed a very consistent double because we've beaten 4-0 home and away.
Yeah. It's one of those weird intangibles in football, isn't it? The bogey side, as we call it. Teams do seem to have that hold over you, but you wouldn't have known that tonight, would you? At all. Fantastic. Very happy.
It's just there's not much more to say than an absolute flawless victory today for the Reds.
Exactly. So we should probably stop then, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
What a fantastic performance by Wrexham. 4 points clear now at the top of the table. Lovely, lovely stuff. We have been... Hang on, no, I'll say the score first. With the final score, I've done this so many times and I forgot. With the final score of Dagenham and Redbridge. Look, Dagenham and Redbridge. 2 teams. Dagenham and Redbridge 0. Wrexham 4. We've been Bill Long, Chay Long, and Mark Griffiths from Wrexham AFC.
This is the Final Whistle podcast from the Wrexham AFC media team.